Okay, welcome back everybody for more Darkest Dungeon. I know it's been a few days. I decided to give it a little bit of time, since I know I'd come out with a lot of videos at once, just give people a little bit of chance to catch up. I know they're kind of long, at most of them clocking in at about an hour each. I might try and make this episode a little shorter, just do one mission and the preparation for it and see how that works out for people, because the previous ones I was always doing 2 missions, and that was taking about an hour, so maybe we'll try it with just a single mission and see how that comes out. But I've heard from some people that they like the current pace, or that I had before, rather. Some others that it is, you know, a bit of a time commitment. So basically, we'll just try the other way and see how that comes out. But as I said, it's been a few days, so I need to kind of refresh myself on what we were doing here. Well, obviously we were trying to clear out the Darkest Dungeon, of course, but was there anything else we needed to do? I kind of want to put people in the medical ward to clear off those diseases. But I don't know if there's anyone I really need to do that with. Yours isn't too bad. Yours is kind of bad. That lethargy is terrible. Like, that's just the worst thing that's ever happened to anyone in the world. It's not the worst disease, though, because even though I haven't come back to this playthrough in a few days, I've been playing a whole bunch of my personal campaign. And, I've familiarized myself with quite a few aspects of the game in that time, so my play might be a little better this time around. Probably not, but hey, it's possible, right? Anyway, I don't think I'm going to worry about diseases at the moment. I think we're just going to go ahead and get right back into the dungeon. So let's go ahead and unequip all trinkets. And let's see, what should we do? Are there any really good trinkets? Not really. Deeds would be nice. Well, let's go ahead and get all of these people out of the mission here. Go ahead, sort by level. Okay. So I guess Machi must have gotten something really bad. Oh yeah, he got fragile. Okay, yeah, that's probably why he's in there. Because that is pretty terrible for a man-at-arms to have. That's almost enough to break them. Really, I probably shouldn't have even put him in there, because the whole idea is you kind of are supposed to cycle through until you get a functional team, but apparently I did not do that. Anyway, we need to pick our squad. So, let's see. We don't have a whole lot in the way of tanks. Hellions can be off tanks, but they're not super great at that. Especially not this one, because she does not have Barbaric Yawp, Iron Swan, or Adrenaline Rush, which are kind of the 3 skills you really want if you're going to have a Hellion off tank. So, I'm not going to really bother with that. Really, the only tank we have that's available is Ulbrecht, so I guess Ulbrecht's gonna go again. He's kind of starting to get too much experience here. We might need to do something about that. We might need to retire some of these people, honestly, if we keep running into trouble with this, but let's see. I was thinking about doing the Cove, because I'm not nearly as terrified of the Cove as I was the last time I played. I've done enough of the Cove now that I kind of understand how it works. I've got a better grasp on it, and really the one that probably scares me the most now is the Weald, and the one that annoys me the most is the Warrens. The Weald is really bad. It's not as bad on this difficulty, but on medium and above, the Weald is terrible. It is a very bad place to be, and you generally want to avoid going there if you can. It's that bad. And then the Warrens is really annoying, because the Warrens is... And that's probably why all these people have diseases, because they went to the Warrens. But the Warrens is an absolute hive of disease. You go into the Warrens, you're going to get sick. That is the long and short of it. You are going to get sick, and it's going to suck. And there's nothing you can do about it. That's the most important part. So anyway, I don't really want to bring Pistrus because that lethargy disease is just god-awful. We'll go ahead and bring Joan of Arc here, who is soft and anemic. That's kind of terrible. Especially in this place. Being able to get bled is not a good thing here. But we're going to do it anyway. And let's see, probably a support class would be good. I could bring Asmodeus, but I kind of want to bring somebody else. Doctor Strange would be a good choice, because he's a really useful class in here. So why don't we bring Doctor Strange? And let's see, so we got Ulbrecht. Let's go ahead and do Trinket Equips. That I kind of want on Doctor Strange. And let's see, Arbalest, Crusader Seal. Oh, I guess I can give the Crusader double trinkets. That works out pretty well. Fear of Eldritch. Okay, that's kind of bad, because this place is full of Eldritch things, but right now we really can't afford to worry about that stuff too much because we're just starting out, so I can't... beggars can't really be choosers in this scenario. Okay, so another thing that I have learned in my few days of playing my own campaign is I'm a little... See, I'm probably gonna get... I'm probably going to contradict myself immediately after saying this, but I believe I've become a little better at preparing for missions, in the sense that I have a better idea of what items you need for what curios. Like the Cove, for instance, the shovels are of massive importance in the Cove, because there's like 2 or 3 curios that are reliant on... that are reliant on shovels in addition to the normal barriers you will run into. You also want to bring a ton of bandages because there's a lot of bleed here, and you want to bring a couple medicinal herbs, and then you always want to try and bring a key because you might get a secret passage. I don't know if secret passages can be found in short missions yet, because I actually am not certain on that. I know I found them in lots of medium missions, though, and you have to have a key to unlock the thing in there, so... I'm just going to go ahead and bring 2 keys, actually. And we're going to bring... Let's bring one more set of medicinal herbs. Okay, we got the food, we got the torches, we got the shovels, bandages. We don't really need the anti-venom or the holy water. But we're bringing it anyway because we get that from the classes that are coming along. Alright, I think this is good to embark. Thralls will explode if left for too long. I have only ever done that once. Or no, twice. But the second time it wasn't as bad because I had used Weakening Curse on him. But I've only ever done that twice, and it really sucked both times. The first time it did like 30 plus damage to each person.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
Of course, that first time I didn't really know about it yet. So I got a little surprised by it. You do not want to be surprised by the thralls and their explosion. It's pain incarnate, basically. Oh, that's nice. We didn't scout the trap.
Mechanical hazards.
What happened there?
Evil intent.
We found a map. Why didn't we find the trap? God damn it. Alright. I guess we don't scout the current hallway we're in for some reason. Whatever. Alright, here comes our first battle. Okay, that's not a terrible group. I say that, and now we're gonna get wrecked. Watch. But this shouldn't be too awfully bad. Okay, so there's a lot of bleed resistance. These guys have massive amounts of protection, so you need to hit him. The bleed would have been a nice bonus, but we didn't get it. Please don't stun. Of course. Of course. So half our party is not acting this round. That's awful. Let's go ahead and have you do this. Maybe it'll get them to attack you. Nope. Oh boy. Yes, yes, keep it up. Okay. So, what we want to do now is, how much blight damage this does? 4 points around, so we really only need to hit these once. Or we could do 0 damage. Damn it! Alright. We can get around this. We can get around this. You... This is not an auspicious start in the least. And now she's bleeding. That's why I brought bandages, though. That's okay. Okay. We need to do, like, 1 damage to something. So... Alright, that'll do 1 to 2 guaranteed, I guess. I hope. Yes. Okay. So that one is dead. Alright. We have a new tutorial tip. Or tool tip, or whatever. Monsters with high prot. Some monsters have high prot, which absorbs attack damage. Dots, blight and bleed, ignore prot and are effective means to take down these highly armored opponents. So I have already fought these. I am aware of this particular strategy, and that is what I am employing in this case. I should have used a bandage there. That was a mistake.
The slow death.
Oh well.
Unforeseen.
What am I gonna do?
Unforgiving.
Alright, it's gonna keep covering us in slime. That's terrible. That's probably gonna bleed you. Nope. You avoided it. How nice. It's probably gonna bleed you. Nope. You avoided it. How nice. Alright, why don't we go ahead and do a cleave here? Of course. Of course. Die.
As
Thank you.
the fiend falls, a faint hope
Now you...
blossoms.
Go ahead and land. What? It has like a... It has a 20%... That's some garbage right there. Alright, you need to use one of our bandages, and you need to heal yourself. Ideally, we may be better off stunning, kind of rethinking it, but this is not an especially dangerous group of monsters. I know I keep saying that, but really it shouldn't be. There are far scarier things in the Cove than these stupid jellyfish and this spiky snail man. They're not that scary. So, let's go ahead and blight this guy this time, please. Thank you. He's dead. You can't really get to the back row because this corpse is here, so go ahead and clear that out. What else are we going to have you do, honestly? You need to heal him. Her. That's a her. I keep forgetting.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
That's going to kill you. And we're done. We get to pick up all of the treasure,
Success
and I have...
so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I have to remind myself now that I have to make sure I pick up heirlooms. Because in my other game, I'm done with heirlooms. I'm going to go ahead and equip that to save us some inventory space. Because... what's her speed? Yeah, she's the fastest of the group, but it doesn't really matter too much right now. Not worried about it. I would rather have the inventory space and the extra health, so... we'll go ahead and pick this up. Alright, so this right here, this is a barnacle-covered chest. When you find one of these, you use a shovel on it. And then you get a lot of money. So we'll go ahead and use another torch.
The promise of safety.
Go through here. And we got some scouting. Okay, we got a room battle coming up. There's no battles before that, so there's just another... Yeah, you deserve that. Do we have a trap person? 70. 70. I highly doubt yours is any higher. 60. 70. 70? Huh. Alright. Well, he's the least injured, and he's the only one... Well, the Hellion doesn't have stress, but she is, still kind of, damaged, so we're gonna have him disarm this, and he succeeded. We're gonna use another torch, because room battles are always tougher than the hallway battles, and I don't want to go into this in a bad way. Okay, this right here, this is a drowned thrall. This dies immediately. We are not leaving that thing alive, no way, no how. And you are going to... He's got like 10% blight resist. I'm confident that the Hellion and the Crusader can take this guy down. So we're gonna have you stun the back row. Okay. Now you're gonna hit him. There we go. Don't have to worry about him. And that means that you... he just came unstunned. However, you have taken some damage, so why don't you go ahead and do a judgment here. Get some damage, get some health. Let's go ahead and finish it off. Corpse is bleeding.
Them all.
A little bit more brine. I don't know if they can do that on this, if they can do it on this difficulty, but on higher difficulties, I know brine can cause diseases. Diseases are kind of the annoying thing you have to live with for most of this game. They're really irritating, but there's nothing you can do about them, so you don't really have much choice. Okay, he has 5 hit points, and that's only going to do 4 damage, so let's go ahead and do a Zealous Accusation to cleave that out of there. Is he still stun resistant? Yes. And you don't really have too big of a health problem, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use this. Awesome. That's going to fix that problem of the health on Doctor Strange. Ceremonial cut. Okay. So yeah, this guy is much less dangerous if you get him into the front row, because all he does is his dagger stab once you've done that. Up in the back row, he can do like stress attacks and other crap like that. He heals, he does stress attacks, and he does a buff. And that buff in particular can become really dangerous if he uses it on that blue fish man that I just fought. It can get real bad real fast if you still have that around. Wait a minute. Why do I have 3 shovels? Did I... Oh, I just got 2 shovels from that, didn't I? Wow, that's cool. Because we need another shovel here. Get ourselves a little bit more money. Alright, how many rooms we got left and how many torches we got left? 3 and 3. Excellent. We'll go ahead and open this sack up. Got some treasure. This is a job for medicinal herbs. We'll pick up another key, some extra food, and some gems.
The match
go ahead and use
is
the
struck.
torch.
A blazing star is born.
That is a terrifying group, but they are surprised. So we might have a chance here. We're gonna stun the back 2. We're gonna stun this one.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
You're gonna do a breakthrough.
You require only the strength to follow it.
And you're gonna do Zealous Accusation. Okay, we have worn down their HP, so we have a better shot at taking them out here. Okay. So I think what we do now is we do a Plague Grenade on the back 2. That did quite a bit of damage. That's good. Spearfishing missed. That's awesome. Okay, your damage is nerfed, so I want to make sure you get the kill. And the best candidate is probably him.
Their formation is broken.
Okay, here comes a slash on Holbrecht. That's exactly who I wanted on. You... Okay, he's still got 1 more round of life, so why don't we... Never mind. I was going to try and stun him, so we wouldn't have to worry about him anymore, but didn't work. Fortunately, he also missed, so we're not in too bad a shape. Go ahead and do a Zealous Accusation to cleave that guy out of the way. We'll go ahead and put some more blight on these guys, and I think they're finished.
Great is the weapon.
Yep, they're done.
Cuts on its own.
Pretty good. So far, so
These
good.
nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be
Okay,
beaten.
your debuff wears off in 2 rounds. So by the time we get to another fight, you should be clean. You should be clear. I was gonna say clean, but that is not the word that I wanted to use there. All right, so we haven't really had too many food issues. So why don't we use some of our food? And I think we're gonna give 4 the maximum that you can give to the Hellion here, to Paracard. Okay, there's a blockage, and okay, there's 2 more fights. I only need to complete 1 of them, But assuming this room goes well, I'm probably going to keep going. Okay, there's the hunger. We can eat one more time.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Unless we get really unlucky and have something happen like has happened to me in my other playthrough, where you get this disease called tapeworm. And that happened to me after I had already used some food thinking I had more than enough to feed everybody. Well, when you get tapeworm, your hero consumes 100% more food. So we had to go hungry on that mission, and it kind of screwed us pretty bad. Alright, we're going in here. Okay, this is not a fun group, but we surprised them again. So we are again in pretty good shape. We're going to go with the back row stun again. You'll find as we play that's probably going to be my favorite skill with the Plague Doctor. I love that particular skill, Blinding Gas. It is pretty amazing, all things considered. One thing we would really like to have the opportunity to do here is to shuffle, and we do have a skill on Doctor Strange that does that. But for now, I think the most important thing is to stun those guys so they don't get a turn this first round. And then we're also going to stun you, because you're the most dangerous. Or not, because you're going to resist. Okay, we want to bring her down, so let's try and get a bleed on her. We succeeded. And then... do I go for the stun here? Or do I just attack him? I'm going to go for the stun. He can't resist too, right? Right. I was waiting for that to burn me. Thankfully, it didn't. Okay, she's not going to die from that bleed, so we need to hit her one more time. We can't do anything to him, so I guess we're just going to have to ignore him. Alright, actually, if I put the blight on her, she's probably dead. Because two bleed, 4 blight? Yeah, if I blight her, she's gone. And it worked. Awesome. So she's dead. Oh, that's bad.
Clarified in a single strike.
Yeah, it's kind of horrible. Now, she's not really that low on health, though. I don't really want to waste a turn doing that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with a stun. Lock that guy down. He's not especially dangerous, but at least now he's not gonna... oh, boy. Okay. I see how you're gonna do me now, game. I get it. Oh, hey, he's not guarded anymore. Bam. And then all I have to do with you is Zealous Accusation. Aha! Cleaved. Okay, you're gonna get some more blight damage. If I do 1 damage with this, and it says I'm gonna do 1-to-1, then you're dead. Alright, you're dead. Or not. Why did I say it? I cursed myself. Arg. Why? Okay. Plan B. Plan B worked. What do you know? Okay, you're just gonna spam judgments on him so you can heal yourself. And do a little bit of damage in the process. Okay, that's a good miss. Let's go ahead and hit him with that. Honestly, let's go ahead and do this. That way we stun him, and we get rid of all the corpses. Then we'll go ahead and do another judgment. Get some more healing. Hit him in the face. And one more time, for old time's sake, hit him in the face. Okay, now... oh, she goes first. And she missed. Wonderful. Finish it, please. Yes, finished. Nice. We win. We're gonna use that torch.
Triumphant
Pick up all this treasure. We are not done because that was not too bad. So, and if nothing else, we're at least gonna open this chest. All right. We got plenty of those, and we got a portrait. Okay, we are out of inventory space, but we do have some things we can drop. All right. Well, let's go ahead and go on down this last hallway. He's gonna open the bag. Oh, crap, I forgot. He's kleptomania, isn't he? Yes, so I'm gonna lose anything he opens. Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna just gonna use this last torch.
Purchase, spirits are lifted.
Okay.
And purpose is made clear.
What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to try and get this guy up front more. So I'm gonna stun him, and then he's gonna get shifted to the second position, which means I can do this. He's almost dead. Don't.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh, shit. Damn it. I was relying on him to cleave that guy to death. Well, I guess I'll just have to do this. This is what it does, guys. It punishes you for thinking you've got it by the balls. As soon as you think you're doing well, it does this kind of crap. It's like it's got a built-in troll engine or something. Like, a lot of the time you will hear people who play The Binding of Isaac talk about the troll engine. Well, I don't know if that game has a troll engine or not, but I'm fairly certain this one does. Because it's pretty freaking egregious. Okay. We are probably okay on health with everyone, unless someone gets crit. Knock on available wood. So, I'm going to focus on damage here. Get him dead. Now we just have to worry about the deep stingers, who I think can be blighted. I might want to stun one of them, honestly. Let's stun this one. That clears out the corpse. And then we'll focus our damage efforts on this front one. Will you kill it with a cleave? You almost certainly will. But I'm going to bandage you. And then we're going to cleave. I have the biggest frown on my face right now. And I know why that happened, too. Because these things are Eldritch, and he has the Eldritch negative quirk, which means he misses them a lot of the time. That's why that happened. I'm still angry. That's not excusing it for me. I'm gonna kill this guy. Thank you for not making me eat my words again. Okay, you don't have an excuse, Dr. Strange. You just outright missed. There's no excuse. Kill it. Oh my god. Do something! Oh my god, Joan of Arc, you are the hero we deserve. Oh.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Joan of Arc. The hero we freaking deserve, man. Don't steal it. Thank you. Alright, 100 gold. And then this last room is just empty, so let's go on in. Okay. So that's pretty much it. There's no other rooms. We've explored the entire thing. So we're done.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back for a time.
Alright, we got a lot of crests out of that. No deeds, which is kind of the thing I want the most. And we got some busts, and we got a single portrait. And we got a Witch's Vial, which increases stun chance. That's probably worth bringing. Oh my god, don't I already have a trinket that increases stun chance? I can basically make my Plague Doctor stuns unresistible now. That's kind of cool. Oh, and Ulbrecht has a disease. Well, let's find out what it is. He has the Black Plague. Oh. That's bad. Look at those. Look at those penalties. I think there might be one disease in the game that's worse. But that's pretty damn bad. Ulbrecht is dying. But, I don't know what we're supposed to do about that. Dr. Strange already had a disease, so he might not have another one. Or he might have another one. Let's find out. Thin-blooded and deadly. That's probably a slight advantage in our favor, because deadly is more of a benefit, in my opinion, than the thin-blooded. But it's probably close to a wash. He definitely got the short end of the stick, because the Black Plague... the Black Plague is an awful thing to catch. And we are probably going to need to go...
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
We're probably going to need to go and treat that. Let's go ahead and unequip our trinkets. Okay. So, let's see. Yeah, I think we probably need to go treat Ulbrecht's disease for 650 gold. We've only got 2 tanks, so we have to take care of the ones we have. So yes, Ulbrecht is getting the Black Plague removed post haste. I would rather him not die and be turned into rat food. That can't actually happen. At least I don't think it can. I'm pretty sure every time the Black Plague has showed up, I have been rather quick about clearing it. Maybe they do die if you leave diseases on them too long. That spells bad news for you, Pistrus, but I don't think anyone can die from ennui. I mean, I guess it could probably kill you indirectly. Like if you're depressed enough, you'd kill yourself, but I don't think it's gonna directly kill you. Do people die from ennui? They don't die from ennui, right? Well, here's a better question. Do you guys know what ennui is? It's not exactly all that well known. I'm not even sure I know exactly what ennui is. I think it's just like I think it's what they used to call depression. Or like morbidity, just being like really morose. I don't know. But Dr. Strange over here, he has tetanus. Probably should refrain from touching metal, even if you do it with the power cosmic. And I have no idea what vampiric spirits is. Is that like literal like ghosts, like vampire ghosts that are just messing with you? I don't know. This is the kind of game where a lot of the time after I see the conditions, I will go and like I will go and put them into Google to see what they actually mean. I'm actually going to do that with one of them right after this, actually, because there's another disease you can get called the egg or the ag, which is almost as bad as the Black Plague. Depending on the class that gets it, it's worse. And I've never heard of the egg. I want to know what the egg is. That's A-G-U-E for those of you playing the home game. So you're welcome to look that up yourself as well. But it's not necessary. I'll look it up for you. I can even tell you what it is next turn, or next video, not turn, if you'd like. But at any rate, I think that's probably going to do it for now. We will go ahead and call that video and try out the new, just try a different video length here. And see how that works for everybody, see how people like having one mission a video with prep work and after work included. So, if you liked the video and you are not subscribed to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe. If you like the video and you are subscribed, please like/favorite or share the video. You can also do both. I would greatly appreciate that. Anything like that you can do for my channel to show your support is greatly appreciated. Really helps out to see that stuff kind of circulating and, encourage me to keep on doing this stuff. Anyway, I hope you guys liked it. I hope the new length is agreeable. If it's not, we'll just go back to the other one. If nobody comments on it, then I'll just kind of decide as we go. But we're going to call this one for now, and I will see you guys for the next video. Thanks again for watching, everybody.